Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today. Yeah. To do Kuroko no Basuke, chapter 254 review. That is 254 of Kuroko's. Now, this one, well, first of all, because you know what's happening today. That's right. Yo, I am seriously milking this cow to death. Yo, I am milking this cow to death, but it's the way it is. So if you, oh, it's pretty cool. So if you want to be a part of this and other shit in the future, go down patreon.com, sign the fuck up. So this is gonna be today. I already have the names in a jar, well, a makeshift jar. But either way, someone's winning this thing. So yeah, okay. So now we're done. So let's move on. Izuki reading ahead, and I think listen. This was, to me, the best part. When Seirin gets 4 points, not just 2, they get 4. First of all, Koga, and I finally remembered his name, because he has no presence. Koga just has 0 presence, 0 aura. So finally, I remember his name, Koga. And, there was a nice play there with Koga, then to Izuki, because Izuki said, no, they passed the ball behind to the left because Ryo was coming from behind. Then Izuki was going to shoot the shot. In comes Hayama from behind him, passes the ball behind him, and then Kaimi Taiga fucking dunk. But here is the best part in the entire episode. I'm sorry, chapter. Where Hayama passes the ball accidentally to Chihiro. And the whole purpose of Chihiro being there was just to be a distraction to where they could actually utilize Chihiro to distract Kagami. So Akashi could pass the ball far easier. And so he passes the ball to Chihiro. He's like, oh shit, that was a mistake. That was, because he was so riled up after what Izuki said about how, even though I can't surpass you, me stopping you is a completely different matter. And God thank you that you're not, or that you were not as smart as me in that situation. Basically saying you're an idiot. And he passes the ball to Chihiro because he was flustered. And he has 5 seconds to actually get the ball inbounds. That's a rule. Now, what's fascinating was that Kuroko comes in there. He actually steals the ball, passes the ball at some point to Kagami. I think it was Kagami. And Kagami mixing the shot once again. And we have now the score being 80-64. So they're catching up. And now they are inside the 20-point margin. They're at 16 points, which is phenomenal. But the best part was the look on Akashi's face. I was like, oh no. Oh no, because he's just pissed right now. He's like, Hayama, I'm gonna bench you, because if he actually benched Hayama, that'll be some of the funniest shit ever. But Hayama messed up, and that cost him another 2 points. Now, in the case of a regular exchange, they may have been stuck at 18 for a while, and then they may have actually gone down to 16. Team saving. However, because of Hayama's lack of judgment, Chihiro, Kuroko, Kagami, endgame. So, slowly creeping up the ladder to victory, slowly but surely. So, right now, Kashi Seijiro, I think he's on like massive triad mode at this point in time. Well, not massive, but he's going to start probably doing some of the riskier stuff. Because, well, actually, they may call a timeout. Because I think the coach of Rakuzan is probably full aware of the issues at hand here, and how Izuki, he's growing mid-game, and in order to shut it down, he may call a timeout, formulate a plan to try and actually shut down Izuki. But then again, at the same time, we may see the return of Hyuga from the bench, and if Hyuga comes in there and he starts raining in the threes, we're gonna probably be within like below the 15-point margin relatively quickly, and because Hyuga's just that good with the threes. Now, of course, the issue there is gonna be Ryo, but at some point it may be a collaboration between Izuki and Hyuga, where Izuki's gonna think ahead about what Ryo's gonna do, but then again, he may be countered by Akashi, who may think ahead of Izuki. So whatever happens, I'm not too sure, because it's hard to gauge at this point in time. But how it all planned out, how we actually see Izuki implement him looking ahead, thinking steps ahead, not only in defense, but also in offense as well. And how in the defense, it was the lightning dribble, and he couldn't stop Hayama directly. In comes Kuroko. Kuroko realized that when Hayama does his dribble, from his left hand to his right hand is going to have a lot of strain on it, because the dribble from the left to right is very, very fast. But Hayama anticipated that, so he does a roll around on Kuroko, but in comes Izuki, because Izuki predicted that for an Eagle Spear. And then Hayama was able to actually, take the ball away from Izuki, and he was going to shoot the shot, but it was already too late, because he was already within the zone. He was already within the range of the Byakugan, or in this case, Kagami Taiga, who was rocking the Byakugan. So basically, with his Byakugan, he's able to just, So, and then that's from Naruto Bridge. I know, Byakugan, but no, Byakugan. That's just, it's hilarious, but whatever. The thing is that Kagami just rejects Hayama completely, and then we have that one play again. Kuroko gets the ball, passes the ball to Koga to Izuki, Izuki to Kagami, and he jams it in. And I like the fact that, how Akashi got like really, really pugnacious when he dunked, and he's like, you thought the big guys had a pad on that shit? Fucking, and you're like, yo, no, like, everyone was hyped, like, yo, because it was crazy. Because he's 5'5", 5'6", all right, and he's just slamming things in. Like, there is no pad on this shit. I'm like, yeah, but in this case, he couldn't stop Kagami. He could not stop Kagami Taiga from jumping and slamming that thing in. And you can see him, he does it because he just can't stop. So he knew he was screwed. But I didn't think that Akashi expected Hayama to actually mess up like that with Chiro, and then completely botch the flow of the game in their favor. And all of a sudden, Saiyan has made 2 giant steps forward. So right now, Saiyan is riding the momentum train, and this train is going quite fast. So they just sped up. So I like where it's going. The chapter, I did like it, that's for sure. And before I go, I do want to point out that they actually had a very nice color pages where they actually had like a poll for the most favorite characters. Let me look at the actual thing, because I forget who was there. I mean, no, I remember that number 1 was Akashi, number 2 was Kuroko, number 3 was Takao, and I'm actually, because I like Takao, I really do. Takao, if I was voting in Japan, I would vote for Takao. That's just me. Number 4 escapes me. I know number 5 is Kagami. No. Number 4 is Kisei. Number 5 is Kagami. Minarima's somewhere in there. As well as that one other guy. Like, Shutoku had 3 cats in there. There was one random dude, like, his last name is, his surname, I think, no, wait. Japanese, it's the last name that's the surname. No, the first name's the surname. The last name's the actual name, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, either way. The one guy called Kiyoshi on Shutoku, he was in the top 10. And then at some point, Almina, because you see Almina punching Kisei, because Almina is number 7. And I think, hold on, let me go check. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, all right. So number 1 is Akashi Seijiro. Number 2 is Kuroko. Number 3 is Takao. Who's number 4? Oh, number 4 is Kisei, right? Number 5 is Kagami. Number 6 is Minarima. Number 7 is Aomine. Number 8 is the guy from Shutoku that I was talking about. This, Mayaji Kyoshi. Him. Apparently he's a fan favorite. I have no idea why. Well, no, he does say a lot of jokes. And I don't really get them because they're more Japanese-oriented jokes. So maybe because of that reason. Who knows. Number 9 is Kasamatsu from Kaijo. And number 10, sneaking in, Hanamiya Makoto. So those are the top 10 right there. Okay, so I'm done. So now I'm done, right? That was a nice little poll color page, and it was funny because like in the first page we see like the runners up pretty much. I think that Hyuga lost to the dog. Koga had like 10 fucking points. Like he low. No, it was Brock. Brock had so little points. Riko lost to Momoi, which was funny because like she went on like a journey at some point. Kiyoshi was mad that he actually lost to Hanamiya. For some reason, no, I would actually assume Tatsuya Himura would actually be in like the top 10. That'd be my assumption. Not this guy from Shutoku. This guy to me is random. Seriously. But yeah, really, I would have expected Tatsuya. But yeah, I'm done. So that was a fun little poll right there. So once again, and of course, people love. In fact, let me see the rating. Hold on. The numbers between Kuroko, because Kuroko was number 2. Kuroko had, yeah, look at the difference is astronomical. Like, come, like what? That's Kuroko had 3,500 points, votes, but Akashi has 6,278 votes for Akashi Seijiro. Yo, people love this guy. Yo, people really do love this dude. Like, seriously. Alright, but okay. So I'm done. Mirima, props to him, of course, obviously. Duh. And, of course, Shutoku just taking over, like, the top 10. Takeover. So I'm done. King Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day. Before I go, alright, I actually forgot to give the chapter a rating. Derp. Hello. So the chapter rating is gonna be a good, the way it went down, I liked it. So, actually, no, good plus, because it's really Izuki actually being the quote-unquote control tower in full. Like, he's actually going beyond the realms of what he was specified to be formerly. Where formerly he was the control tower, and his job was just to navigate the plays and circulate the ball. But now he's actually taking steps ahead, and he's thinking more along the lines of Akashi. So that, to me, I do like that on both offense and defense. So good plus rating. Okay, now I'm done. Peace. Have a nice day.